Have you ever realized how many of the decisions you make are really yours? Or are you influenced by whatever advertisement, movie, or even an ordinary logo you see? You are guided by things inside your mind that you have never realized before. That is to say, behind the moments when we sometimes say, "Why did I do that?" there are messages that are secretly conveyed to us. Advertisements, movies, social media, and even the colors used in many parts of our lives, all of them control you without you even realizing it. I want you to remember that these big companies spend millions of dollars to influence your subconscious mind, your focus. In this video, you will learn a lot about how subliminal messages and manipulation techniques are being used effectively by big companies, what we can do about it, and how you can protect yourself from it. First of all, what is the subconscious mind? The subconscious mind is considered the automatic part of our mind that we are not consciously aware of. While people make decisions with their conscious mind, the subconscious mind is influenced by previous experiences, fears, beliefs, and environmental factors. Our emotions, our behavior, even our decisions are often under the influence of our subconscious mind. We gather millions of pieces of information every day, but the brain only processes a certain part of it consciously. The rest, almost hundreds of thousands of details and information, goes into our subconscious mind. In its simplest form, we know that it governs our unconscious decisions. The subconscious is considered an area where all kinds of external influences, advertising, media, social interactions, direct people's thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Subliminal messages are usually invisible to the eye and inaudible to the ear, but they are highly effective messages that leave a strong imprint on our minds. Subliminal messages are usually in the form of images, sounds, and words that pass very quickly. But the question is, how does our subconscious work and how do these messages affect us? One of the first examples was messages such as "Drink Coca-Cola," which were shown quickly in movie theaters. These messages were shown on the screen for a few milliseconds and were embedded in the viewer's brain without passing through their consciousness. These experiments became more sophisticated over time. And today, subliminal messages are used everywhere from television to the internet to our daily lives. This is a very bad situation, but it is obviously in your hands to turn it from a bad situation into an opportunity. In fact, an experiment was once conducted among university students. In this experiment, the students were divided into two groups. One group was told 10 things that reminded them of old people, such as longevity, while the other group was told 10 things about youth and positivity. Then they videotaped the students walking, and I was very interested in the results. The group that was told things about old age and the elderly were more withdrawn and hunched, while the other group was the opposite. They were upright, satisfied with their lives, and happier. That's why even a small thing can have such powerful effects on our subconscious mind. This is really incredible, and not only that, when you look at an advertisement for a product you see at a bus stop or in a shopping mall, the colors, text, and visuals affect your brain's decision-making mechanism, even if your brain is not aware of it at the time. Similarly, movies use hidden messages to implant thoughts or feelings into the subconscious minds of their viewers. There are a lot of such messages in most movies, but many people don't realize them. As you can see, subliminal messages are very effective and powerful. Such messages are not only limited to advertising, but also influence many aspects of society. There are some subliminal messages behind the repetitive and frequent actions of the unconscious mind. For example, when a woman changes her hair frequently, it is because she cannot change her emotional state. Another example of this is that a married man changing his car all the time may actually mean that he unconsciously changes his wife. The car represents the sexual organ in psychoanalysis. There may be subconscious messages behind such strange behaviors. These examples are actually a defense mechanism. Now let's get back to our topic. Every day on Instagram or other platforms, success stories or fake but happy lives that are constantly shared make people feel inadequate and unsuccessful. Such algorithms target individuals' emotional states and encourage them to spend more time with them. The constant recommendation of similar content condemns people to a limited perspective and greatly reduces their chances of exploring the wider world. If the chance or the feeling of discovery is reduced, it can lead to boredom or depression. And a lot of these things have increased quite a lot in almost 4 to 5 years. It's really scary. You never know what's going to happen in the years to come. I have a video on my channel about boredom with life. Such effects cause individuals to make decisions less independently, and often not with conscious awareness, but guided by algorithms. You may have even noticed that you waste a lot of time on social media platforms when you are about to do something. Or when you buy a product of a high-class brand, you think that something you value belongs to you. Even some of the food we eat is shaped by our subconscious mind. It's actually incredible, and it's really scary. As I said, we don't know what awaits us in a few years. The movie industry is very adept at using subliminal messages. Hollywood, in particular, is very good at using color, camera angles, music, and sound to influence the audience. As an example, in The Godfather, the colors and sounds used to make the audience feel the different emotional states of the characters are very effective. Even if you haven't heard of the movie, I'm sure that any character in the movie or TV series has had a different effect on you, and this is a strategy that has been thought about. One of them is reverse psychology. Reverse psychology is a powerful tool of manipulation at the subconscious level. Forbidding someone to do something makes them subconsciously want it more. This is a tactic often used in marketing. It is actually very effective information about getting out of these situations or marketing. You just need to listen very carefully to these 8 minutes of your life. I'm sure it will have an impact. If you like my videos, you can subscribe and support me. So how can we protect ourselves from these factors? Here we come to one of the important parts of the video. I would like to explain to you in 3 steps from known topics to unknown topics. Step 1. Diversify your sources of information and your way of thinking. We need to approach advertisements, media, and social media content more carefully to understand what is really what we want, to question and analyze it in detail. In particular, it can be useful to ask ourselves the question, is this decision really mine, or is someone else guiding me towards it? In fact, you are doing all these things of your own volition, and it is very important to ask yourself such questions in every aspect of your life. It is also your choice to watch this video up to here and try to get rid of it. If you want to create awareness in many aspects of your life and not be manipulated, the second important step is to invest in our mental health. How? Step away from social media and the digital world periodically. Try to get away from mental manipulation by doing activities that relax your mind in a quiet environment. Daily meditation or mindfulness exercises give you direct access to your subconscious mind. Step 3. Get educated. Having knowledge, especially in psychology and communication techniques, and getting important psychological information from experts will make you more resistant to manipulation. But unfortunately, many psychologists explain things in a very complicated way, so it is not clear what they mean. Even though we are not always aware of it, all the messages from the world around us enter our subconscious mind. Therefore, understanding and reflecting on them is the key to protecting ourselves. Your subconscious mind is your most powerful and mysterious tool. If you can protect it from outside influences and get it on your side, you can have power you can't even imagine. When you start to understand your subconscious better, you can not only protect yourself but also live your life more freely. From now on, start practicing these things before it is too late. Even if you make small improvements, over time you will achieve great results. Remember, you are the master of your mind. Whether it is social media, advertisements, or movies, we can encounter elements that can influence our subconscious mind at any moment. The important thing is to be aware of this interaction and learn to control our own thinking. Take responsibility and take action. I hope this video was useful for you. If you subscribe to my channel, I promise that every new video I post will provide even more quality content. Do not forget to indicate what is good and what is bad in the comments. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves.